Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Resident Rise years. I'm Illusion like usual, and just wanted to kind of bring you along this next little piece of what we're working on. So, let me show you what I've done between episode 2 and episode 3. So up here, I've started playing with the floor. I'm not really sure how I'm going to work that out. Went ahead and put a rotary macerator induction furnace, just so I can have access to cook materials up here and macerate orders down if I need them. So got that. Put a little walkway there. Move the chunk loader there. Want to set up a MFR tree food material farm. So got rubber saplings, oak trees for wood, sugarcane, cactus, and carrots and crops coming out. So doing pretty good. Then underneath here is a mess. If you want to, I'll show you it to you. And over here we have just some cows and some sheep and some pigs. MFR chronotyper moved them over. And then I actually have a grinder and a slaughterhouse over there. That way I can get mob essence, pink slime, and the meat, which probably won't do anything with. But the pink slime, if you know anything about MFR, you know what we'll do with that eventually. So just letting this work. And I got sewers down there and a fertilizer to use all that sewage. So under here is a mess. I'll just show it to you anyway. It's just a mess. In fact, I need to take this out because I'm just going to start piping it back to the main AE network. But long story short, got a hydrogen generator just running everything and keeping it going. And this is what comes from the farm. So cool. Big mess. Also, one thing that I hadn't accounted for and had to kind of do it as an afterthought is that the sewage block not only captures, you see it's got two inventories, not only captures sewage, but it also captures experience. So my sewage system kept getting clogged up and I couldn't figure out why. And so I came down here and then realized that it was experience getting clogged up and not being able to get into the composter. So just went and threw a barrel down here, and so I got 33 buckets just in about the last 12 hours, and that's not even being a line much. So we'll eventually sort that out, but at least I'm got a way to capture up the mob essence. Come on. All right. So that's the little mob farm. Also, I made a Mekansim jetpack. I actually made that after episode 1, but I just forgot to show it. And a scuba tank and scuba mask from Mekansim as well. This jetpack's pretty cool. It's not too hard of a recipe. Well, if it's going to show it. Well, I'll just pull it up in here. Didn't want to do it that way. Jetpack. So it's not too bad. Just some tin, steel, a tank, and a control circuit. And it actually runs off hydrogen. So using those electrolytic separators, I just capture up some hydrogen and fill it up. And then I carry an extra bottle of hydrogen in my backpack. So cool. So that's how I am flying around. Alright, so I don't think I've really messed with a whole lot more. Oh, yeah, I have. I'm sorry. So you remember the last episode, I was working on getting this last, first machine. So this is a chemical injector. So this is the first piece of this ore processing, this 5-piece ore processing line. So you remember I was telling you about over here we are going to kind of make a gas factory to use this. So in the current build that I am on Mekansim, it uses hydrogen chloride. And the next build, I believe, is still in beta from what I did a little bit of research after I spent several hours trying to figure this out. The next beta build, it switches to sulfuric acid. And sulfuric acid, as you can see, I got some more pieces and parts made right here. Sulfuric acid is what we're going to need this big, huge room for to make. But to get in this current build, just using hydrogen chloride, you just need to let it separate lava and then combine them back to get that. So let me show you what I mean by this Mekansim. So copper. So in the chemical injection chamber, you can actually use hydrogen chloride per ore to get 4 shards. So that's why we were going to get this gas. And so like I was saying, the next build is actually switches over in the chemical injector to use sulfuric acid. So that project over there is going to basically be put on hold until I update to the newer builds. But I got it working right now, so cool. So this machine right here currently uses, I have it piped in and I just put a tank in of hydrogen chloride. And this one, remember we were playing with flint, I've actually switched it over to using oxygen. So cool. So this will quadruple our ore. And this is our purifier, which will purify it, crush it down, then enrich it, and then smelt it. So cool. So we're all basically quadrupling our ores. So if you remember, told you we were going to get into the logistical sorting of this network. So that's what we're going to work on for probably a bulk of this episode. Just played around with it a little bit right before I started recording, make sure I got a good handle on it. So you still may see me derp up a little bit because I've never set up a system like this. So fingers crossed, everything goes okay. And just going to clean up the inventory just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a chest right, well, I need to take this off. Put a chest right here. Logistical sorter here. Put the interface back. And the reason I did that because the logistical sorter likes to connect to the interface. ME export here. So basically I'm going to tell this to export to this chest and then use this logistical sorter to basically do the routing. So let's lay out the pipe. There. Okay, there. And also you can see on the back wall I put little signs. So this will kind of help me stay organized as we set this up. So this system is a lot like, if you used Red Power 2, if you remember the tube system and the sorting machine, this is so much very similar to that. So what I'm going to do, so let's get everything set up. So this is going to be dark green. So basically dark green as an input. Dark green. Okay, I have that one set. So that's going to be dark aqua. Dark aqua. Okay. That one's purple. Purple. Okay. Okay, I think that's purple. Indigo. And to change the colors, I'm just using the configurator and pressing Shift right click. Ooh, is that blue or indigo? Oh, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. And yellow. Yellow. Okay. Make sure this one's set too. Alrighty. So now we have everything kind of matched up. So dark green. So the next, actually, let me just switch this and I'll go step by step. Okay, so dark green. So basically we are telling this machine to accept anything painted dark green onto the top slot. So let's come back over here. And then I have the osmium set as a dark green filter to output. So we'll put one in there. Okay, why aren't you doing? Okay, give me 1 second. Like I said, I'm still testing this out. I should have thought I had it down. So give me 1 second. Let me figure out what I did wrong here. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I figured out what I did. Did actually 2 things wrong. So I changed the color pipes all back to the neutral color, and you don't have to label the pipes since we're actually labeling the machine. So one thing also I need to point out is this input right here says strict input has to be on. So basically it's telling you that you can only accept things that are labeled with a dark green. Otherwise it could accept all anything that was put into the network. So make sure that's on. We're going to turn auto eject back on. Okay, cool. So then I have it, so the output is now painted dark aqua. Okay, so over here, so I go to the next step, configuration. I have my strict input on, and I have it just painted dark aqua. So basically, it'll come here, come out this network, painted dark aqua as it comes out, and this machine says, hey, if you're dark aqua, come to me, and it'll be immediately pulled in here. So what's our next stage? Purple. So we're going to output to purple. Okay, so our next stage is indigo. So make sure this one is purple, and make sure this is output to indigo. Strict input is on, and eject is on. Next one is yellow, and this is indigo. Indigo. Make sure this is set back to yellow, so it's outputting yellow. And since this one, I don't have to paint it any color and automatically eject because it's outputting into a interface. Okay, so I just have this set up, so let's give it a try. See if it goes through all the steps. Make sure it goes through all the steps correctly. Alright, so the dark green got down there. Let's split. Yeah, I'll leave auto sort on. Auto sort basically will spread things out. So if I sent 5 things, so it's okay, got painted indigo. It says, hey, I'm indigo. And turn this to auto sort on, so it spreads them out, so it goes a little bit quicker. You can see it's using up my oxygen a little bit. Okay, so send them out as purple. Alright, spread them out. Alright. Indigo. Spread them out. And they hopefully get painted yellow. And I got that. Awesome. Oh, it's working perfect. And then goes right back into the AE network. Oh, that's cool. So let's go ahead and start configuring these things, and let's put it through a little bit more um, bigger test. So let me set these to output. Let me go upstairs and grab the rest of the ore that I have in the network. I've just gathered up some ore as I was cleaning this up. So we have iron, copper, and lead, and looks like tin. Okay. So let's set these all up in this export bus. I may have to switch this to a fuzzy if start getting multiple items. Okay, so everything should go dark green. So let's go in here, let's set up this logistical sorter now. So I'm gonna do item stack. So iron, and we are sending it to dark green. Now there's another way to do ore dictionary, but I'm going to do it just like this for now. I want to see how this works. Oh, dark green, save. Dark green, save. Silver, save. Alright, so we have iron that and tin, so we're missing gold out of there. That's it. Okay, so let's just toss these all in here and see how well it works. So I may want to turn that off for now. We'll see. I don't know. I'm about to see how this works. So now that you're kind of seeing the system as it going, it does remind you a lot of the red power system, doesn't it? The way you can paint different items. So also, just a note, none of these machines are upgraded except for the smelting one. I just have one upgrade in there. So, you know, we'll make them a little bit faster, but I just definitely wanted to get this up and going because there's a new toy that I want to make, and I wanted to make sure our ore processing network is set up pretty well. Cool. So how are we on oxygen? You gotta turn that oxygen back on. Let me just turn you around. All right. I was just storing up some oxygen as it was waiting. So there we go. Got it going back up. And we're still going good here. So now this is effectively quadrupling our ores. And then everything should be put right back into the interface for export. Yeah, it's so quick you can't even see it. Yeah, I'll just let that go through too. Awesome. Well, good. I'm glad that's got that up and working very well. Very happy with that system, and I like how it looks as well. I guess I can cut down those, take those signs off, but kept me organized. So, awesome. Need to get some lamps in here. That's one of my next projects. All right, cool. All right, well, I'll bring you back when we get ready to start the next project. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. So I just happened to come down here and check on our little power room and see that running all those machines at the same time took a pretty good hit to our battery storage. So we're going to need to do something about that. Start generating some more power, and I want to increase the size of that cube. So that's what we're going to work on next. So let me see. Let's see where we're at with this. So we're still working a little bit here. Oh yeah, we still have a good bit of stuff to do. Oh, he killed all that. Okay, so let's get to work. So let me take this out. And I need to get some servos, or actually I might have some levers. So just, I don't know if you caught that, but are you fluid ducts? Yes, you are. So our first stage right here has run out of our gas, run out of that hydrogen chloride, so it can't process anything more through. So we're going to fix that very quickly with a lava tank, a lava drum. Output, go. So you can see separating here, and then it's giving us hydrogen and chloride separated, and basically we're recombining them and sending it back out to this machine, and this machine should be running again, but very slowly. Are we out of oxygen too? So this, where are we at here? None. All right, so let's dump hydrogen, outputting oxygen. Okay, so that's running. I can see the gas in there, but it's just not running very quickly. So basically, this is a good test, so I can see where my issues are. Need to make sure we're still on top of this hydrogen chloride. I need to update and have some more oxygen output. Okay, so, and now we're getting ready to probably crap out on power. Yep. All right. It's definitely a learning. This was a learning episode. So let's grab another. Let's just throw down another hydrogen generator very quickly out of steel. Okay, let's see if I have any more pressurized. I do. And let's see if I have any more universal cable. See if I get my backpack. I do not. Okay, let me see how much steel we have. We have 2. That's fine. All right, so let's fix the power generation thing first. Okay, hydrogen generator there. Pressurized tube. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. Okay, so we're going back up on power. That's not what I wanted. Alrighty, so we're good there now. So let's fix this oxygen situation. So I have... Okay. So, let me go make that and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So let's get this, see if we can get this sorted out. So, I have an aqueous accumulator down there with some water. So I need to see if I can rotate this. Need the red output there. I don't know if I have power to that. I do not. There we go. Okay. So let's dump our hydrogen, outputting oxygen. So now we have two electrolyte separators making oxygen. See if that can get us to where we need to be. No, not really. Interesting. So let's do this for that. I'm gonna have to see what I can do to make that system a little bit better. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to start storing that oxygen in bigger quantities. So basically it'll run when I'm not processing ore, and then once we start processing a bunch of ore, then it'll pull off the tank. Alrighty. Let's go check on our power again. Power's doing down again. So, I mean, I had just had those hydrogen generators. Basically, they're powering the whole this side of the building. So, it is what it is. So let's get into let's make ourselves some. Oh, they're called dynamos now. I can use this reactant dynamo. Bronze? It's not too bad. I use the compression because I have all that oil, but I need to refine it. Alright. So let's just make ourselves some magmatic dynamos right now. Nope. Oh, I thought I was there. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab 2 of you. Okay. And we have another lava drum. Yeah, that'll work. Grab some fluid ducts. And we will grab our drum of lava. Not that. Alright, output. And I picked up a servo, but it's okay. I'll grab one off camera. Alright, you're putting 80 REF a tick. See how we're doing now. Okay, finally picking up some energy. It got pretty low though. So I'm going to upgrade this once everything gets processing through, because I don't want to take all the power out. Actually, let's do it just like this. We'll just let it run, and we're going to go upgrade this, and we'll call that good for the episode. Cube. So we're going to upgrade to an elite. So we're going to do 2 energy tablets. Don't stack. And we're going to need 4 control circuits. Alright, there we go. Got our elite cube. Okay. Set that in here. So that holds 32 MJs. Excellent. So that way give us a little bit bigger buffer. And we'll just see what kind of other power generation we can kind of get into. Of course, we got the big reactors mod, and then, but we also have atomic science. So I don't know, I'll have to think about it. But thanks for joining me on episode 3. Hopefully you liked what we did. Get to play with Mekansim a little bit more. And having fun. So that's finished. So we just need to figure out what we can do about our oxygen consumption and production to speed this process up a little bit. So I will see you guys next time.